Okay, so you join me in the UK near Cambridge. It is early evening, Tuesday the 21st of April, and we're on the pass stage 3, the YUMEZI Grit course, part gravel, part tarmac. Big question on this race, as I've watched some recce races on YouTube, is what bike do you go with? What frame do you go with? Do you go with a gravel bike? Do you go with a road racing frame? So my options are I've got a non-upgraded gravel bike, so level 0 on the gravel, or alternatively I've got my S-Works SL8 fully upgraded to level 5 or whatever. See, I'm pushing ahead there. I don't know why I did that. Just forgetting where I am for a minute there. I think we've got 76 racers here, and I'm doing okay. It's just, I think, what was it? Just over 12 miles, I think. We've got 700 feet of climb, I want to say, and it's a complete mixture of tarmac and gravel. A lot of people, and just looking at the start line, you notice there are a lot of road bikes, race bikes. So I've got the M4.5 wheels on here, and look, there's pretty much, I think we've dropped a few, but there's pretty much everybody's stretched here. I just want to let people catch up because I need to start doing a bit of drafting and being sensible here. I think this is a new addition, new course, and it's very exciting because there's two long, less than 3% yellow climbs, and then you've got some real tough orange and almost light red kickers that you'll see later. You can actually see the bumps on the top right graphic. We're just hitting about 2% here. 450 to 570 ZRS. So I'm 565. So probably don't, I'm being sarcastic now, but I probably don't want to win this one and get pushed into the 510 650. That's too much for me. Top half would be fantastic. Top 25 would be a real good result for me, to be honest, today. Feeling good. Still over 300 average. Climb 72 feet. 0.8 of a mile. We're still in the leading actually here. So it's all new to me. We're on to the gravel now. So I was keen to see if some of the bikes would take off. Just looking at some of those bikes, though, some of those frames, trying to see if there's a lot of any Cannondales or any of the gravel bikes. A lot of them look like race bikes, I've got to be honest. So I think everybody's taking that advice. Perhaps the rider out front is on a gravel bike and we're all fools behind that rider. But you can see there's a bit of a split there. Some riders been dropped. And we're going up this. I need to be stood up on this orange if I'm going to stay in. I'm in 15th gear, 3:14 average, 3.5 minutes gone, just over a mile. Need to stand up on the orange and probably keep going through that red section, which might be up near 9%. Let's have a look. Been practicing standing for longer. Yeah, up near 9%. That puts me, yeah, I'm pushing way over 400 watts there. 323 average, 15th gear. Deceptive bit here. Look, 4%. You think you're on the flat or going downhill, you're not. That's really stretched people out, that. There. There's a rider gone right off the front, if you can see on the graphic. I'm struggling here to stay in this front pack. You kind of, when I was riding, I'm kind of making the assumption, oh, that's because everyone else is on gravel bikes, but you can see absolutely nobody's on a gravel bike there. So everybody's racing on the same similar frame, racing frame. Here we go. This is one of the kickers, which I'm going to have to put over 500 watts which, let's have a look, will that be 6 watts a kilo perhaps? Just come around the corner and then you kick into it and then it just goes over the bridge. It's a nice little, just goes on and on though, because people put it in here. Yeah, 6.4, 460 watts, and that keeps me at the front. There's that rider gone off the front there. He's 8 seconds ahead, Dupre, the Belgian rider, way ahead of us. Kind of attacked on the first lap, on the first part, really brave. So we come down to a downhill section now. I need to keep in. Everyone's coming past me here. Need to be careful here. I'm in the front pack. Dropped a few riders there. So how quick are we going to go on this descent? I need to get way above 200 watts. Still averaging 313 watts after 6 minutes. That's a lot. 2 miles done. Still in the lead in technically. I'm having to stand up to stay in that front group on the downhill. I think there were some gravel bikes there because we're getting to the tarmac and it's so much easier for me. We swing round now through the lead in. There's a little bit of a descent now after that, and then we start again that long arduous climb. Bit of tarmac, bit of gravel, and then we come onto the flat. 1 lap of 2, as you can see. Glendinning says ride on, 9.5 miles to go, approaching 7 minutes, and we've done 216 feet already in the first 2.5 miles. You can see the rider up front there. We've narrowed it down to 4 seconds, and the pack's gone chasing. Pires, the Portuguese rider. Have to be careful here. Just under 300 watts now. We'll rein that rider in, pull him right in. 9.3 miles to the finish. Cruising at 24 miles an hour. Sterling, the American's gone off, I think. Beeves and chasers. Now let's just fast forward this. Bit of a descent, nothing really happens. You can see the blob on the top right. Everyone's just feeling everybody out, I think. Bit of a climb there. And here we go. We start into this climb again. 3%. Nothing ridiculous. A few of these wooden bridges. I want to say there's 30 in this group out of the 76. Perhaps a few more. There's no one really attacking here. Look, I'm doing less than 300 watts here. I've just gone over there, but nothing ridiculous. Perhaps that's because of the length of this climb. Seems to go on. We've dropped a couple of riders there again. Off the back. Well, there's one just soaking back into the blob. Good recovery there. I need to stay on this front group. 6.8 miles, 2.2 miles of the first lap. Bit of a stretch now on this group. 333 feet climb, but I'm in form here. Just staying with this front group. 277 average. That's come right down. As I said, I felt that no one's really gone off here. I think everybody's comfortable. Perhaps it's the first attempt on the stage 3 for most, and they're just feeling it out the route. Sat nicely here, back onto the gravel. See if anybody explodes off the front here. Right in the pack nicely there. 17th, I'm reckoning. It's 30 in this front group, and there's a group behind. They won't catch us now. Standing over that, making sure I'm not dropped. couple of people using the steamroller to effect. Good time to use it, I guess. Here we go, a bit of a, not a long climb, but it's a bit of a test. Everybody's sped up now. You've got several riders using the power up. I'm going to have to punch through above 400 on these orange bits. Otherwise I will be dropped. Can't be dropped on the first lap. See, there's a big group behind in that second group. But I think we've got the distance and they're not catching. Somebody's gone off the front there. I was placed at 28th there and I'm near the back, 29th. So yeah, I reckon 30 is a good guesstimate there. Here we go, keep punching, keep standing up. Stand up as well on the red. Can I do that? Just had a little breather. And then it doesn't stop, it stays on the yellow. I need to be doing this. Otherwise I'm not going to get through. I'm happy with that performance. Right through to the front. Brilliant. Really happy with that actually. Still a bit of a train forming. So those front riders, the Englishman there. Three Americans. Sterling, well done. I think you were in my previous race. Obviously a strong rider. Creating a train, so someone's putting the foot down on the front, ravaging 281 watts. I have to stand up again on this flat just to stay with the. I'm right in the middle of this pack here. It's like we've dropped someone off the back. Well, not surprised we're picking up the pace. 6 miles gone, just under 6 miles to go. Pushing at 24 miles an hour, 26 miles an hour, 27. Here we go, we're going to punch up here. I need to be ready over 500 watts. Otherwise I will be dropped. Then it's a little descent and then a run into the end of this first lap. I'm at the back of the pack here. Can't get dropped on here. Push, stand up. I'm going to have to burn some matches here. Keep going. It just seems to keep going, this. Someone's used the steamroller. Happy with that performance. Between 400 and 430 constantly. Just get round this last bit, keep stood up. That's what I've learnt to do. I couldn't put that power output sat down. I can't physically do that. So I need to stand up. The question is, how long can I stand up putting that power out? That's the new challenge. 5.4 miles to go. Again, there's someone gone off there. The start Seth. Or is it the Frenchman? That's blown this pack apart. You can see we dropped perhaps 4 or 5 more riders. Let's fast forward here. I'm in the front pack, which is good. Start of the second lap. Bit of a descent here, nothing happening. Let's get down to this final climb, which is the 3rd time we've repeated on this. I've got the steamroller, but yeah, there's no use for it yet. 2.5 miles to go. It's this gradual climb. You can see the pace has picked up. Having said that, I'm not over 300 watts. 3%. Look, everybody's gathering to the front. Bit of a. This train is going. This was really taking it out of me. This is the 3rd time on here. Well, I'm on a race bike on tarmac. That's good. I've got a steamroller for when it turns to gravel. That's good. 2.3 miles to go. Dropped another rider. I'm reckoning we're under 25 riders here. Oh, Murray gone off the front there, putting 8 watts a kilo down. Blimey. South African. Zimbabwean. South African, surely, that flag. Oh, that's bad if I don't know that. Don't know my geography. Yeah, relentless, this pace. How was that front rider gone off like that? Still putting down 5 watts a kilo. Someone's gone after. Murray, the Spaniard. There's the pole behind. Then the Englishman. We've got Pires, the Portuguese rider. Duprez, if you remember, had gone off, the Belgian rider. He sat in the front. Got the Swede there, still holding out with the steamroller, averaging 270. 25 minutes gone, under 2 miles. I think we're turning to the gravel. Is it here? Yes, it is. And we're going to start this climb. There's 2 riders gone off for first and second. 7 seconds and 4 seconds respectively. What's everybody else doing? I can't be chasing those down. First bit done. Little punch over there. Couple of steamrollers being used. I need to use it as late as possible. But have I got the legs to sit down to this orange, this first orange? Pace is upping now. Look at on the top left, 364 I'm having to do. Sat down. It's a lot for me. Just done 500 calories. Got to stand up on the orange. Right, what have I got? Steamroller on. That's going to last through the next orange. There we go. I'm pushing through. Right in the middle of this pipe, but sat down. They're going to push forward now. I'm going to have to get up again. Steamroller's running out. I've got this orange stand up. How long can I last stood up on this third time? Right in the middle of the pack now, apart from the front 2 gone off. Can I last over the red? Keep going, keep going. Steamroller's run out, 9%. That is killing me, that. Still a bit of yellow. I'm really pleased with this. I'm dropping 5 or 6 riders here. 1.4 miles to go. I'm 7th. Happy with that. 2 riders up front, you can see. I'm going to have to stand up. I can't even do 200 watts here. Legs have gone. Steamroller. I've nothing else. I've just got back in the pack there again. 1.3 to go. Stay onto the tarmac and I'll be alright. We dropped 2 riders off the back there. I reckon we're 20 riders now. Guessing. Stand up on the flat. That's what I'm having to do. Got the German there. I'm struggling to stay here. I'm going to get dropped here. There's 1 drop behind me. Stand up. Get in the pack. There we go. Over the bridge. But I need to keep pressing. 528 calories. Back on the gravel. That's no good for me. Oh, right, I need to stand up here. I'm getting dropped. I can feel it. Push over the yellow. There we go. Come on, 1 big push. What have I got? Stand. Stand. Someone's got a disc wheel on there. I'm sure that wasn't the best choice. Stand. I'm really pushing it here. 400, averaging 272. Have a bit more to do. Keep going. Keep going. The Englishman's pushed through there on me. I can't, they've dropped me there. Still doing 400 watts. I cannot catch and I've still a bit of climb to do. Can't do any more. 273 average. I've given everything there. I'm 21st. There's a group of 4 behind. They're going to be chasing me. 0.8 of a mile to go. I need to catch this rider in front. Pires. Can I get top 20? He's pulling away. He's doing more watts a kilo. Just have a bit of a little break. What bike has he got? Well, doesn't matter. I need to get on this tarmac. 0.7 miles to go. Come on, let's stand up. 17th gear. Up to 17th. Let's have a push. Let's chase him down on this tarmac. There we go. I'm going to come cruising in. Doing 4 watts a kilo. He's pushing again. Well done. Tremendous racing here. I need to stay ahead of that. 6 seconds behind. 0.4 of a mile to go. 0.4 of a mile to go. They're going to catch us. The 3 behind. Right, let's push past. I'll do my own thing here. Sure, Perez is going to come, but that'll force the rider to come and we won't get caught. 0.3 mile to go. 30 minutes completed, 11.6 miles, 26 miles an hour. Yeah, there's still 6 and 7 seconds. Perez is right on my tail here. Just stood up again there. 0.2 miles to go. It's got to be drafting and perhaps out sprint me. Exciting. Who's going to get 20th here? 600 feet. 500 feet. I've gone for it there. Go for it. Go for it. Just put a bit of a press. See if he comes. No, not chasing. Not today. Put 8 watts a kilo in. Nearly caught down the other Englishman. Happy with that. What's that? Top 20. ZRS will have gone up. Happy with that. 271 watts for, what's that? 30 minutes plus and a bit. 30 minutes, 40 seconds. Up 2 on the ZRS. Still within 455.70 category, which I'm happy. Delighted with that. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. I will be back at the weekend.